So my wife and I were privileged to live in the path of the solar eclipse yesterday in here in northern Texas. I've seen partial eclipses before, but never a totality eclipse, and it was pretty amazing. It was way beyond my expectations. It took your breath away. People were cheering, and of course, cameras were all out and everything. It was amazing to be in darkness at 1:40 p.m. in Grapevine, Texas. And I took a few pictures that I'll post on my own personal website. As I was experiencing it, I thought how, even though it's a natural occurrence, how mystical it felt, supernatural, otherworldly. And I was reminded of a time when my wife and I took our boys to the Grand Canyon. We traveled a lot with the boys growing up. We wanted them to see as many places as possible. And we were on the rim of the Grand Canyon at sunset. And there were tour buses pulling up at this one point where you have this incredible vista of the canyon. And people were standing around, hundreds of us standing around as the sun set. And as it did, the colors of the canyon changed from top to bottom. It looked like an artist painting the canyon. It was stunning, much like the total eclipse. You just took your breath away. And people spontaneously started to applaud. My oldest son at that time, he might have been maybe 7 years old or so, 6 or 7. He tugged on my shirt and said, "Daddy, why are they applauding?" I said, "Well, they're enamored by the power and the beauty of creation. Even if they don't realize it, they're essentially applauding the Creator. Even if they don't acknowledge it, there's something about nature and creation. The Bible tells us that creation speaks of the existence, the power, the creativity of God, whether it's acknowledged or not. The total eclipse and things like the sunset at the Grand Canyon, and you may have experienced things in your life like that. There is something deeply inside of us, unless we're completely callous, that recognizes a different dimension, a transcendent spiritual dimension. And I say that because I think sometimes it's so closed off in our own life that we forget there are things around us that are reminding us that there's more to this life. Anyway, I loved the eclipse. I thought it was amazing. And maybe you were blessed to be in that path of totality. But anyway, I welcome your comments about this, and I hope you have a good rest of the day.